Greetings, weebs, weebettes, and everything in between. This is Black Rook speaking, and today I have something I would really like to talk about. And I was also thinking of like making one video, but it's going to be a series basically. Please give me something to do. But basically, we're going to be talking about otaku archetypes in the anime community. You know, the different types of weebs we see or we've seen both online and in real life. We've seen quite a few characters, you know, the types of people that we've met at either a convention, mostly in group chats, because, you know, Nigerian weebs don't go out all that much. And I'd like to start with the elitists. I don't know why I have a problem with elitists, but I'm all about the beef. So anyways, here we go. These are your, you know, typical, or if you haven't watched 100 anime, you're not an anime fan. You're just yeah, those kind of guys. Yeah, they're the worst, definitely on my list. And it's the sense of superior, false sense of superiority. And this also goes to manga readers too. And I'm a manga reader, so I'm not exempt. And the thing about elitists is they love to brag about the number of anime they've watched, the obscure anime they've watched, and the grade that they like. Like, say someone comes up to you and is like, oh hey, what anime do you watch? And you're like, well, my favorite anime is, I don't know, some romance anime. Or maybe say, oh, my favorite anime is Horimiya. And the person is like, what? Haven't you watched One Piece? How can you call yourself an anime fan if you blah blah blah, you know, all that crap? And then goes into a long winding story about how One Piece is the greatest anime of all time. I'm not going to contest that fact. I mean, I think Berserk is the greatest anime of all time, but you don't see me fighting anybody that hasn't watched Berserk or JoJo's. Yes, if you haven't watched JoJo's, watch JoJo's. It's for the best. Please just watch JoJo's. But that's beside the point. They love to feel like they're the top of this imaginary food chain. Like, there is no chain, obviously. Everybody's just, you know, weebing out in their personal spaces. And then you have these guys, I think they're the lords and ladies of the anime community. You know, everybody must watch the same type of anime they've watched, or else everybody else is, everybody is trash if they basically don't watch it. Then you hear, you know, like, oh my god, you didn't watch the 1980s anime, you're not a real anime fan, blah blah blah. Same thing with manga readers. Like, bro, I know you've watched the anime, but I'm reading the manga, and manga is so much better. I mean, I think manga is more. I enjoy manga, but I wouldn't say manga is necessarily better than anime. I just enjoy manga more because I feel like manga is much closer to the original, you know, the source material than anime, because anime, it likes to switch up some stuff, and that's fine as long as the anime is good. But I just really like manga. I love art, so there's that. But then the elitists take it one step further, where they're like, well, if you don't read manga, you're like trash. And I'm like, that doesn't really follow, because everyone's just enjoying. Like, anime is something to be enjoyed. You don't get to, you know, place categories, or someone tells you, I enjoy Demon Slayer. I mean, I spit on anybody that enjoys Demon Slayer, obviously, but it's for fun. I don't really like the story of Demon Slayer. I will say it again over and over, that Demon Slayer is carried by the animation, not the plot. But I love the animation. I kind of like, anytime Tanjiro does something really cool, or Zentu falls asleep, or, you know, any Hashira, literally any Hashira shows up and does something cool, I'm always getting goosebumps. That is it. I find something to enjoy in every anime. Well, not every anime. There's some animes that, yeah, no. But you get my point. You should just enjoy the anime without, you know, trying to place this type of, well, if you haven't watched this anime, it's right, or if you like these kinds of anime. I mean, I just find it weird. And then obviously there's the issue of the god complex niggas, you know, the ones that like, well, I don't watch things for kids. Yeah, I only watch the grown-up stuff, you know. I'm the seinen nigga. I read Monster, and I've watched Berserk, and, you know, I'm like edgy and cool, and you don't watch it, so you're trash. And I'm like, yeah, cringe. But again, what am I to do? It's just how this elitists, do I call it, mindset, and it also deters young, like new watchers. Like someone watches let me say someone gets into anime from, say, Demon Slayer, because Demon Slayer is like really popular, and then the person is asking you for more anime like Demon Slayer, and then you're like, oh, you watch Demon Slayer, like bro, and like all these new anime watchers. So I don't know if it's the gatekeeping that is, I don't know, I don't get it. Like, I'm fully aware that, okay, first of all, not a lot of the anime community is actually, or the OG anime community anyway, is happy that anime has kind of blown up, because, you know, there was a time where we were all happy, you know, in our little bubbles, where like, oh, we watch anime, we're just different from. But now everywhere we go, we see someone in our class, some girl, some chick that's never touched anime in her life, is like, hey, I watch anime now, and you're like, but you call them cartoons. But you know, it's blown up, everybody wants to watch anime now, and I get that. Okay, not a lot of people are cool with that, because anime was our thing. Now it's not really that anymore. It's just, you know, anybody can watch anime now. It's just somehow, but still, gatekeeping anime because, well, this person isn't an OG anime watcher, just kind of uncool, I guess. I mean, I feel like everybody should be exposed to the joys of anime. It's just that cool. So when I hear things like, oh, this one's an OG anime watchers, and then they tell people off for watching, let me say, Demon Slayer first, I'm just like, come on, man, you can do better than that. You're an anime fan, doesn't mean you're better than anybody else. But that's just my thoughts on the whole anime elitist thing, the superiority of manga, or false superiority of manga readers, and, you know, everything in between. I just feel like we should, you know, tone down the you're not better than anybody because you watch anime. I feel like it should be kind of normal that you watch anime now, and I know that you transition. That's why we should be able to transition from, okay, being this minority group that just watched weird Japanese cartoons or animations, before somebody in the comments attacks me for calling anime cartoons. But we should be able to transition from that minority that watches anime to just being part of a larger group of people, but we still watch, like, you know, the good stuff, and it's okay to recommend the good stuff to people, and if they don't like it, that's fine. Anime isn't for everybody, at least non-mainstream anime isn't for everybody. Then to the elitists, please just breathe air, touch grass. Watching Monster will make you a better person. Saying I've watched all the seinen or all the mature anime out there won't make you a better person. Anyways, that's all for today. I have been Black Rook, as you already know. Please make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Also share the video, please, so I can, like, you know, the algorithm will be nice to us, me, whatever. And I'll see you next time. This is Black Rook signing out.